Hi, guys. So I'm very excited to be here with you guys talking about roadmap. I was thinking when we were going through applications how I could help you understand what we're going to do, because as Sharma said, it's not a product roadmap, it's your map. So if we take stock of what we've done today, you've looked at your vision, and if we try and think about a vision that you guys all share, I thought this would be kind of an accurate image. And I really hope that this is an accurate image for all of you, because the difference between a hobby, a project, a passion, and business is what? Money. We want to make money. We want to make profit. Only when you are making money do you have a business. So this is our vision, but for the sake of road mapping and understanding what a roadmap is, we're going to use the image of scaling a mountain, okay? Because you all have different businesses, but we can all kind of imagine that a mountain is kind of the project that we have ahead of us. And you guys at the top of the mountain is you achieving your vision, okay? So right now you're here, but you can see yourselves at the top of the mountain, okay? So we've got that. You've written that down. You have it on a sheet. You're taking it home. You have a vision. The next thing that we have is user profiles. So this is, using the mountain analogy, your followers. These are people that you're converting into followers. These are people that are becoming your tribe, that believe in your vision, that are going to follow you up this mountain, and are going to make your business. Then what we have as well is a business model. So some of you might have seen or read the book Wild. This is the epic backpack she packs in Wild. So these are your key partners, your resources, your assets, your customer relationships. So all the stuff you've got in your backpack, and you've got it all hopefully mapped out on a sheet, or if you haven't completely done it, you will do it, right? Yes, good. And so now we've got all the stuff and we want to get up there. In order for us to get from here to there, we need some concrete steps. We need to know, okay, I have a lot of passion, but where do I channel this passion? What is the next step that I make? And that's where a framework that we're going to use now comes in. And I'm purposely saying this is a framework because this is not something that's set in steel or in stone. It's something that's going to change. And it's also something that is really nothing more than a framework. So it's a little bit like when you're growing a plant, it's like you put that stick in there and it helps this plant grow straight instead of like going all over the place. That's kind of your framework, okay? Helps your business grow straight. And it's gonna look kind of like this in theory. So this is kind of where you start, and this is you at the top of the mountain. However, you know, unfortunately, it doesn't really work that straightforward. In real life, it's a little bit more like this. Okay, so while you're climbing the mountain, there's going to be rain, there's going to be hail, there's going to be freaking mountains collapsing, but there's also going to be beautiful valleys that you cross through. There's going to be birds tweeting. There's going to be friends who fly by in a helicopter and give you a lift to the next base camp. There's going to be all sorts of stuff going on. But remember that you need to have a framework that you understand is not a linear process. It doesn't just go up. It's not an escalator. It goes all over the place. But you do need to have a map. And the reason you need to do that, this framework, is because you want to reduce risk. So when you think of your business, there are two main overarching things that you're doing. One is reducing risk. Reducing risk means taking away as many elements that can make your business fail as possible, okay? So risk, you want to take out risk. As you're going along, you want to be building loyal customers. You want to be developing a really sick product. You want to be securing your URL. You want to be getting IP. You want to work with great lawyers. You want to have a shareholder agreement, etc., etc. This is all reducing risk. The second thing that you're going to do is you're going to create value, okay? So not only are you going to put in place processes, create products, etc., that reduce risk, but you're actually going to create value in the world. So you're going to create products that weren't there before. You're going to create services that make people happy in a way that they weren't before. And most importantly, I want to hear this loud. Profit. Yes! Profits. That is what you're going to create, okay? That is creating value, and not just creating value, so not just creating something good, but it's capturing value. So not only are you making a sick product, you're charging, you're getting that money in your bank account. So when you look at your framework, these are going to be your main axes. Reduce the risk, create value. And if you can somehow, along the squiggly lines, get up to there, you'll be a freaking billionaire, hopefully. So this is how a framework is going to look. So initially you have ideation and confirmation. So in today's world, you can't exactly come up with, oh, pancakes, I'm going to sell pancakes. You are going to have to come up with something that is complex, is intricate to the world that we live in. Most basic business models are taken. So everything that you guys are doing is a spin on something, or is an optimization, or is a slightly different version. There's not super much innovation unless you're in technology, where there's a lot of innovation still left to be doing. But basically, once you come up with an idea, hopefully it's going to be coupled with you confirming the idea as you go. So you're getting customer feedback, you're doing research, you're figuring out what is it that my idea is exactly. You might initially think, oh, I want to create a space for women. But as you do more and more research, you start creating a more granular idea. You are able to formulate your idea more concretely together with the research and the confirmation that's going back and forth. Then you go into the creation stage. So this is you actually creating your product, actually mixing the colors that make your nail polish, or actually baking the vegan brownies, or whatever it is that you do. This is the creation of your product. Then you're going to move into validation, where you start saying, okay, we've got this product. Does anyone actually want to buy this? Can I actually sell this? Can I get someone to put this in their shop, on their shelf, etc.? And then we get to repeatability and scalability. So this is, okay, I can make 10 brownies and I can sell these 10 brownies, but now I've got Selfridges and they want 10,000 brownies. Can I repeat this and can I scale this? And then what you have as well is, ideally along the way of this, you are creating repeatable, scalable products within a cost structure that means that you become profitable. That means you can hire more people, that means you can go global, etc. Okay? Just to reiterate this, we are not saying you need to make a plan that you will stick to forever, okay? We're not saying that the plan you make is going to be watertight. But if you do not make a plan, so a living document. This is what your roadmap is going to be. So you guys might or might not have worked in corporates. I used to work at Google. It's more corporate than you might imagine. And living document is a word that comes up quite a lot. And so that basically means that this is a dynamic document. It doesn't mean that you write your little roadmap today, you put it in a shelf, never look at it, but you're like, yeah, got a roadmap. No. This roadmap needs to stick somewhere that you see in your office or in your home, or ideally both, in your bathroom, like Sharma said, when you're brushing your teeth first thing in the morning, you're like, this is where I'm going, this is how I'm going there. And you want to consult it regularly and you want to update it, okay? This is a living document and it grows with you as you grow.